Bonjour and welcome to another Alexis review. I hope you're all fine, and today we will be talking about Liquid Spectrum. I had the chance to watch Tobias perform some amazing magic in Blackpool this year, and I can't wait to talk about Liquid Spectrum, which I think is so clever, so practical, and so well thought of. Liquid spectrum is not a trick. It's a concept that will allow you to melt several objects. The idea is that you have the object, you push it through your hands, the basic principle, and then the object starts melting and you have like a, I don't know how you call this, but kind of the liquid melting, like spilling over your hands. It's completely crazy. Tobias performs it like he bumps his head and blood is starting to drop here. He remove it. It's completely amazing. So you get a lot of gimmicks inside, so you can perform it with a lot of items in your everyday life. Liquid Spectrum, it's sold at $75. You can find it in the link on the description or on the link in the description. I never know where to put them. If you want to help and support my reviews, you can buy it from the shops listed in the description. It doesn't mean I'm not honest with the product, but if you buy from the store directly from the link, I get a small commission, and that helps me with the reviews. So thank you so much for that. So first of all, you get the right to subscribe to this channel. I know I'm joking a lot about that, but honestly, it helps a lot. So we are nearly 2,000 subscribers. It would mean, well, 300 are missing, but I trust you. I trust you. We can do it. So inside of the Liquid Spectrum, let me show you. So you get a little duck because you get the gimmick in yellow, so you can perform it with a little duck. This is completely amazing when Tobias performs it. Let me just dim a little bit the light because it's too bright. So this is crazy. You get a lollipop that has been gimmicked too, so you can completely melt it. Inside, I don't want to show you, the packaging is gorgeous. The artwork on the packaging is completely crazy, like old school. I love it. Inside, I won't be able to show you what's inside because I will expose the gimmick, but you also get a Sharpie. It was not mandatory that they provide a Sharpie, but it's cool that they do. And you get several gimmicks. So you get big gimmicks, small gimmicks, they're all made the same way. And you get several colors. You get a red, you get a black, you get yellow, you get like caramel one, brown one, you get some silver one if you want to perform with coins, and you get a red one so you can perform with blood or lollipop. The yellow one can be performed with mustard, for example, or for the little duck. The black one is my favorite because you can perform the Sharpie one that I will show in the demonstration section. I think it's amazing. The gimmicks are low-tech. When you receive them, you say, You understand that Tobias went through a lot of trouble to make them like shiny on top, slippery at the bottom. So it's not as easy as they could seem, but don't expect a high-end gimmick. But I think they are perfect at what they're supposed to be, which is gimmicks to looks like they're melting and still flexible enough, if I can say that, so that they can wrap around the item, especially for the Sharpie when the cap is coming back together is just amazing. So I think they did a great job. It's a little expensive for what you get, but you get a lot, as with Liquify, if you remember this trick. So honestly, I'm not disappointed at all with what I received, but it's a little bit expensive in my opinion. Let's go with the cons. The first and only con, because this is not something I will have a lot of con about, is that you'll need a slippery surface. So I think a mat on a table will be a little bit more difficult than a wooden table, for example. But as I said, Tobias is performing it on his skin. So I think there are a lot of ways and places you can perform it. You just have to make sure the conditions are together, so you will be performing it easily. Apart from that, the pros. Tobias is a genius. As I say every time I review a trick of his, I think he has great ideas and he has ways to make them practical in real life, because it's not something to say, okay, I want to melt a Sharpie cap. Okay, but you could have 1,000 ideas and like 99% of them would be completely trash or not possible in real life. The way that he thinks makes them completely possible in real life. As I said, I saw him in the Ruskin in Blackpool this year and it was completely crazy seeing all this stuff coming from his little bag that doesn't look like much, but it's completely crazy. Coming back to Liquid Spectrum, I think you get a lot, and the main advantage here is that if you have the gimmicks on you at every time, you will be looking for item to perform it with it. So if you're looking for a ketchup bottle on the table, you are at the restaurant, you can put the ketchup on the table. So it's like very impromptu, very organic, and I think it's a great idea. It will require a little bit of work, but not much. I think in a few minutes, few hours, you will get down the basic principle of for example, the Sharpie, because the Sharpie will be what attracts most magicians, because they are using Sharpie in their everyday life, and I always have a Sharpie on me, and when I'm performing magic to sign card and so on, it's logical to have a Sharpie. So I think since the gimmicks are not taking up much pocket space, you will be able to add this little effect, because this is not an effect in itself. I think it's more a bridging effect between like a 2 cards routine. You will say, oh, do you know that you have something very crazy about the Sharpie caps, and you melt this, completely crazy, and then say, okay, you put it back together, now sign the card like nothing ever happened. And I think it's a great way of adding little bits of magic into your existing routine, which I think is great. So honestly, I'm very happy with the product. As I said, a little expensive, but you will be able to perform what you see on the trailer very easily. So that's a big win for me. So for me, that's a 4 hearts out of 4. The idea is crazy, the gimmicks are very well made, and you can do it in real life. It doesn't take up much pocket space, sorry for my English. So for me, it's 4 hearts out of 4. As for the difficulty, it's not difficult. You will need to get it down like cleanly, smoothly, but the basic principle can be very easy to pick up. Actually, it's very rewarding for the brain to perform it, because you will fool kind of yourself. So when I was practicing and training with Liquid Spectrum, I actually take up my phone and film myself, because I wanted to okay, I was fooling myself on the screen. So I think it's good that you will have fun practicing this. But in terms of difficulty, I would say 1 star out of 4, but for some people, maybe 2 stars out of 4. I don't have any other products apart from Liquify from Tobias, that the ring that is turning into like glue or slime. So if you want to check this out, you can. I think I did a review about it. I'm not sure. In French, I'm sure. In English, I'm not sure. But hey, Liquid Spectrum is just a winner. If you have another trick that looks like this, feel free to put it in the comments. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to leave a comment if you like my reviews, if you want me to review another product, or if you have a specific question about this. Thank you so much again for subscribing and following my channel, and see you soon for another Alexis Magic Review. Au revoir!